Hey everyone, it's Jake with NFT Plazas. I'm here with my boy,
Megatron.
So Megatron, can you tell us a little bit about what brought you to the NFT space and a little bit about your project, MetaCreed?
Absolutely. So we're about to launch our new NFT collection right now in mid-September. So we decided to come here and show off what we got. And what our project is, it's essentially a AAA strategy game built on Solana. CyberPunk themed strategy game that's really bringing DeFi, NFTs, and gaming in one place. So we really wanted to focus on gameplay and make a fun game, but still have all those DeFi elements in there. And so we're working on some cool stuff on it.
Okay, very cool. You talk about DeFi elements. So what particular DeFi elements are you excited to implement into the game, and how are users going to interact with those specific DeFi elements?
Good question. So at the back end, we're having a GameFi-focused decentralized exchange that we're building, and that's going to enable an in-game economy for our game. So because it's a strategy game, there's going to be tons of different types of resources, NFTs, tokens. So you want to be able to create an atmosphere where people can exchange those items, whether it's an NFT or a token. So in the game, you can manufacture weapons based from the resources, sell them on the market, or add them to your character so they can go in combat with higher stats, right? So all that stuff is going to be enabled in the game, and DeFi enables that. But there's also going to be your traditional DeFi elements like staking and liquidity pools for all these tokens, for our in-game tokens, plus the Solana token community right there. There's also going to be breeding, character customization. Those are the kind of core things we're working on right now.
Okay, awesome. Why did you decide to build on Solana?
Good question. So I love Solana. It's one of the top networks I believe in. I think it's going to do great in the long term. Also, it has all the technical requirements for its AAA game, right? Like, it's fast transactions, gas is not an issue, so you don't have to worry about, paying $200 to transfer your item from one person to another. Gamers don't want to be dealing with that stuff. It has to happen seamlessly, and I think Solana has the best approach to that right now.
Okay, very cool. You briefly touched upon tokenomics. Have you figured out the tokenomics? What is how many tokens are you launching? What's the utility of the tokens? Can you just talk a little bit more about the specifics about the actual token?
Yeah, absolutely. So we haven't added that information live yet. We're just finalizing it, but I can give you an idea. So there's going to be, last I checked, there was I think it's 5 billion tokens in total. The token is going to be called Creed token, and that's going to allow the whole in-game economy to flourish. Basically, you need Creed tokens to buy assets in-game, to trade everything. Also, staking will reward you with Creed tokens. So I don't have all the details on the tokenomics yet, but that's going to go live in our white paper in about the next week or so. So it'll be on our white paper on our website.
Okay, very cool. And then I'm assumed you played video games all throughout your life.
Absolutely.
So what inspired you to eventually go on to create your own video game, and then also what video games specifically inspired you to build this game here?
Great question. So I've always been a big fan of strategy games, not your first person shooter stuff, a bit more tactical, a lot more cerebral, let's say. So I love the game called XCOM. I don't know if you know XCOM, but it's a top-down tactical squad-based shooter, and that's kind of the main inspiration behind our game. But we've taken that and we've brought in the cyberpunk theme into it. So it's kind of like cyberpunk meets XCOM in that aspect. And we've brought in the DeFi Kingdoms kind of base into that. So we've taken the best of 3 worlds that I fell in love with and merged it together to form CyberPunk for our game MetaCreed.
Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So can you just tell all of our listeners where can we find you guys? Where can we learn more about this project?
So come find us on Twitter. It's MetaCreed. If you go to @MetaCreed, CREED, or the QR code right there. I don't know if the video can see that, but we're giving away whitelists and a raffle for free mint. So our mint is happening mid-September, so please join us on Twitter, get on our Discord channel, and we'll take it from there.
Awesome. And last question, where can you find the absolute best NFT news in the space?
Oh, good question. Good question. And NFT Plazas is definitely the place.
Let's go!